Good morning, boys and girls. I have a special project for today. Tonight we're going to be celebrating Cinco de Mayo, which is a big, big party and a fiesta. A fiesta is a party with food and dancing and just fun stuff. So today I'm going to show you 3 types of shakers that you can use tonight. So you can do anything that you want put inside the shaker, but I'm going to show you 3 examples of what I have. So what you need for my shakers is paint, markers, glue, tape, 3 water bottles, a little funnel to put in the water bottle so that you can get everything in there, a spoon for one of my things that I'm going to be putting in the jar. You can have stickers if you want, you could put on. And I have beads for 1 shaker, rice for another shaker, and I went out and I've got some pebbles from my yard. See, can you see? As shakers. So the first thing that I'm going to do is let's fill our shakers. So we'll do the first one. We're going to take our water bottle. We're going to put a little funnel in it. And I'm going to put some beads. Hopefully they all go in. Oh, they did. Maybe the funnel's not good for the beads. I don't think you need the funnel for the beads. This is all an experiment. So just put a bunch of beads in. Just put lots of beads. Can you see, everybody, what I'm doing? Just putting the beads in. And you can put as many beads in as you want if you have beads. So I'm just going to put a couple in because I have 3 different ones to show you. So after you put your beads in, you could put your cap on because you need the cap. So you put the cap on. You could use glue. I'm going to put it around the edge of the bottle. How about that? Around the top. See what I'm doing? Just going to put some glue. This is so that when you shake it, the top doesn't come off and everything doesn't come flying out. There we go. And there we go. Okay, now I'm going to put the cap on and screw it on. And then you wipe off the excess glue around the edge with, excuse me, I'm just going to use a tissue for right now, because it was close. Okay. Then what you can do is you can decorate it. And you can decorate it any way you want. So you can put stickers on it, or you could put paint on it. You can paint them any way you want to paint. And if you have markers, or if you have something else that you draw with that you like. Maybe you have glitter paint. I don't have any glitter paint. So what I'm going to do is, of course, the first one that I'm going to make, I'm just going to start it with the rainbow colors. So I'm going to dip my brush. And you can use your fingers if you want. You can use anything you want. And I'm going to just paint the bottle. See? Just paint it, and paint it, and paint it, and paint it. And just keep going a little bit up, because it's a tall bottle. So I use red, And then I use orange. You can do it any way you want to do it. You can go up and down if you want. I'm just going to go around it. But you can also paint it this way if you want. You could do anything you want. You can use one color. You can use 3 colors. You could use 6, as many colors as you want. Make it nice and festive. Use some yellow. See what I'm doing? Some yellow. Just paint around it. Make it nice and pretty. Yellow. And then we'll use some blue. You could do it in any order that you want. Like I said, you can use all the colors, or you can use one color if you want. And then after the paint dries, you can put stickers on it. So here's the blue. Make it look really pretty. Green. The green. I'm not the best artist, but you do the best that you can. Excuse me. Let's see, put the green on. Try to color it the best that you can. All over. And purple. There we go. There's your purple. And paint it to the top. This will be the last color that I use. And a little bit more, and I'm almost done. There we go. And that's my first shaker. So I'm not going to have to be careful because all the paint is wet. But then what you do is you go, yay! What a pretty shaker I made. And this is with beads. So that's the first bottle. Then the second one, I'm going to do the same thing. But let's close the beads so that they don't fall on the floor. The next I'm going to use is rice. So I may need the funnel for the rice. Let's see if that works. So my little funnel, I made it out of paper. I'm going to take a spoon, and I'm just going to pour it in. Make sure, mommies and daddies, make sure you put something on the table so that if things fall out, it'll fall right onto the wax. I put wax paper. You could just lift it up all at once. Just keep pouring it in. See what I'm doing? You may need some help from mommies and daddies to put it in. You may have a better funnel. I just made mine out of paper. I cut it into a triangle, and then I folded it. So this is my rice shaker. Okay? So I put some rice in. That's good. You can also add beads to this if you want. You can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to show you 3 examples, and you guys use your imaginations and do whatever you want. So that was the rice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the top on. Let's see, put some, how do I do this thing like this, right? We're going to put some glue around the top. Be careful you don't tip the bottle over, because then everything's going to come out of it. And of course you could put more. I'm just putting a little bit in just to show you how you can make these. Okay, so now I'm going to put the top on. And I'm going to use, let's see if the top goes on. see, use my little wipe off the glue. And I'm going to use markers. So, you can use any, like I said, you can use markers, you can use crayons, you can use more paint, you can make squiggly lines with your paint, you can make straight lines with your paint, like those pieces of paper that Miss Lori sent out for tracing. When you were tracing your lines and your squiggly lines, you can do that too. So maybe that's what I'll do with the markers. So you're just going to go up and down. The yellow doesn't work well. Not dark enough. So let's try a different color. Let's try purple. Let's see. Let's try purple. Oh, that's better. So you could do purple. It's a little bit harder because of the ridges, but it's kind of cool because it's not covering up the whole thing. It's making a pretty neat design. See? Purple. See? And what's another bright color? Let's see. Let's try this pretty green. And here's a pretty green. And the green's not dark enough. My green is not dark enough. Okay, so let's try blue. You could experiment and see what colors work. These colors are not working. Maybe these markers are not as good as the markers that you have. But then you just go up and down and you can make all different types of designs if you want. Let's try one more. Let's try orange. See if that works. Let's see. And orange. Orange is okay. Not the best. But if you don't like to use the markers, like I said, you can use paint. So other things that you could do with paint. So anyway, so this is part of it. Sorry, but my markers didn't work well. Maybe your markers will work better. And then what you do is when it's finished, there's your second shaker. Shake, shake, shake. We need this for our party tonight. And on number 3. Here we go. We're going to make our third shaker. So, what we're going to use are pebbles. I found these pebbles in my backyard. So hopefully they're small enough to fit in the cup. Pour them in. Can you see what I'm doing? And you guys, you can use macaroni in here. You can use other things that you have in your house that you're gonna be able to shake and make noise. And listen, they all make different sounds. Listen to that. That's the rocks. That's the rice. You hear that? And this is the beads. So they all have different sounds. So this one, let's do the top. We're going to glue it on. Oh, I did it from here. Let's see. Glue it on. Here we go. So this one I'm just going to use a little bit of everything of what I have. You guys have more stuff. You can use sequins. You guys, I'm sure, have lots of things that you can put inside this bottle. Aside from what I'm showing you. I'm just showing you examples and you shake it. So this one, I am going to, because the paint worked the best, is I'm going to take my finger and dip it in. And I'm going to make polka dots. See? Polka dots. Put a little red. Little red, see? A little blue. And you can use other colors. You can use, if you have sparkly paint, use sparkly paint. If you have sparkly glue. I know a lot of my friends, you have a lot of fun stuff that you could use. Some yellow. See what I'm doing? Just using my finger. I'm making it up. And we're going to use some purple. And go around the purple. Is there a color I did not use? Red. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing green. I didn't use green yet. So I'll use some green at the bottom. And like I said, you could do it like this. You can make squiggly lines if you want. You can make straight lines going up and down. That's vertical. That's called vertical when you paint up and down. And this one is horizontal when it goes around. And it's like flat. So those are the 3 shakers. And then what you can do is, after you do that, after the paint dries, you can put stickers on them. I happen to have rainbow stickers. I wonder why. Because it's the Rainbow Room. So I hope everybody enjoyed my little example of making our shakers for tonight. It's going to be so much fun. It's our Cinco de Mayo party. And it's going to be on at 5 o'clock on Class Dojo. And make sure you watch it and you have your shakers and you're ready to party. And if you can make party hats or you can wear festive fun clothes, you can do whatever you want to make it so much fun. So I really enjoyed making my shakers. And you finish them up. There you go. So everybody, have a good time making your shakers. And like I said, you can use anything you want. You can decorate with anything that you want that you have. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope you have so much fun making your shakers. And we'll see you later at 5 o'clock for Cinco de Mayo. Bye-bye, my friends. Have a great day. And have a nice weekend. And happy Mother's Day to everybody.